Well, what's up, everybody? We're doing something a little bit different today, playing some Command and Conquer. This is a game that came out, I believe, back in the mid to late 90s or so. I played this a good bit back in the day, and I was excited to see them, remaster it, come out with some new graphics and sound and stuff. And so I was looking forward to this, and I've already played through a few missions. You can see here I've got a few saved, and I started a recording earlier, and my graphics card for some reason crashed on me, so I lost my gameplay. But what I'd like to do is I'm going to go back and replay mission 3, because this one actually shows you kind of what the game's about, and we'll load that up and I'll show you. Okay, so basically what you have is you got some troops, you got some just mini gunners, you got some grenadiers, you got these little jeeps. And in this particular mission, we have to take out all the surface-to-air missile sites. And then we can have some air support. Troops run away. Okay, so you got this little command module thing here, which is sort of the key to this whole thing. Once you set that up, then you can start doing some other stuff, build some power plants and some bunkers and things to get troops going. And of course, those are the enemy troops, and so you have to kind of keep aware of those. Now, this stuff right up here is called Tiberium, and that's sort of what you harvest for money. So we're going to build a refinery right now, which will allow us to go harvest that stuff. And I like to use my jeeps to run around and unveil some of this territory, just to make sure there's not any enemy forces coming my way. Alright, so here's our Tiberium harvester and refinery. So this little guy here will run up here and collect this stuff. Oh yeah, and so let me show you this. Alright, so this is the upgraded graphics I'm looking at. This is the 90 graphics. Look at that. That's all we had to work with back in the 90s. It was, I don't know, what was that called? 8-bit, I guess? Not sure what they've upgraded it to, but this sure is nicer. Alright, so we kind of have to watch out for this guy too, because if the enemy troops come around and try to attack that and destroy it, then we're in trouble. Okay, so let's see, we got refinery. I need to get some barracks going. We'll build us some more troops. Okay, so now we can go over here to the troops, a little button. And we got a minigunner, grenadier, and engineer. But the engineers will take over enemy buildings. You can see our money is going up because this harvester just dumped his payload of Tiberium. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the objective of this mission, of course, is to take out these surface-to-air missiles. And I think in this mission, I'm not able to build any vehicles. Looks like. And so there's their base. That's the enemy base there. You can see I've got another SAM site there I've got to take out. I'm just kind of unveiling some of the territory up here so I can see what's going on. We'll use this guy kind of as a sacrificial scout. Alright, so there's one SAM site out. Let's move up here and try to take this one out. If you position your grenader guys, you know, just below this, they should be able to toss them up there and take that out. Yeah, so there they go. You can see the enemy troop as he's going through that Tiberium, his health is going down. You should die just any second if you go up in flames. There he goes. And of course, when you start attacking their bases and stuff, the enemy troops come out in force. I'm going to go ahead and get some more guys built up. And we'll have to come up there with a pretty good force because you got these turrets, so there's a lot of guys. We still got to take that one out. Once we take that one out, I think that's all there is. Maybe one more over here on this side somewhere, but then we'll get an airstrike. We can call in the, I think it's A-10 Warthogs, drop bombs. Enemy base. And of course, there's a couple of things I haven't built yet, which I probably won't. One is the comm center. I don't really see the point of the comm center, really. I mean, it's kind of handy. It gives you a little map up here. What I generally like to do is to attack from two sides. So I'll build up a good bit of forces and place them, you know, in a big unit or something right over here at this little choke point, and then I'll get these guys to come around this side of the base and attack it from the right side and kind of flank them from two sides. There might be one more SAM site right back over here somewhere. Gotta check it out and make sure. Can't remember. But this is a fun little game. If you enjoy, this type of game style, of course, this is it's nothing fancy, but this is all we had to work with back in the 90s. This was high tech back in the 90s. But this game, you can get it on Steam for $20, and it's the Command and Conquer, and I believe it's Command and Conquer, and then I think there's one other game that came with it, maybe Red Alert or something. I can't remember. I guess there is no attacking from another side. That was it. Unless I go up this way. Yeah, the bad thing about the grenaders, though, is if you get your other troops get too close, they'll take damage. Yeah, so there's the other side of the base. So I'm just going to kind of use these guys as sacrificial guys just to open the terrain up. Okay, so now I've really got to get busy building troops because they're going to come after me with me attacking their base. So here's the little repair thing. You can repair your buildings. And so they're coming in force now, so I've got to really build up my defenses. I'm going to set up a defense right here if I got time. So a choke point right there. Send 4 guys, it's not too bad. If you attack their harvester, they'll come in force and they will send everybody. Alright, so 4 against 15 should be good. If my guys will ever attack. There's some little commands and stuff. Let's see, there was, I think it was under the options, I think, bindings. Just you look here and see. So toggle classic graphics is spacebar. Scatter units is X. It seemed like there was one. Yeah, selected units guard mode. So you can put them on guard mode. So I can have, say, these grenaders selected. You hit G. Now they're on guard mode. So anything that comes close, they'll attack it. I'm gonna go ahead and select all of these guys and put them on guard mode. And then same here. And then I'm gonna build me some more troops. Get maybe 2 more sets of minigunners and maybe 4 to 5 to 6 more sets of grenaders, and then we'll start attacking. The game does kind of cheat a little bit for the enemy forces, because if you take out all their, like the harvester, take out their power plants, you take out their silos, all that stuff, they shouldn't have any more money, but yet they still try to repair buildings. So the game cheats just a little bit for the enemy side. But yeah, what's really fun is when you get to some of the later missions where you have to build a big base. You can build like multiples of these refineries and have sometimes 3 or 4 of these harvesters going. You can really roll in some money pretty quick. Gosh, my throat is so dry today. Now we're running out of funds. We gotta wait for the harvester to get back and dump some more Tiberium in there. And what's kind of fun is when you build these engineers, you can take over their buildings. The engineer kind of goes in there, and then all of a sudden it becomes yours, and their troops will start attacking it. But if you've timed it just right, when the harvester is in their refinery and you send your engineer in, you'll actually capture the harvester too, so you can start, harvesting Tiberium. And the harvester is just like the tanks and stuff. Whenever you run over the troops, it'll squish them and kill them. Okay, so let's get us another set over there. And I'm gonna, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 20 grenaders. I'm gonna get a few more sets built. Training, whatever you call it. Because we're gonna need, we're going to have to take out this turret, all these troops, this SAM site, and then eventually we'll have to take out this turret. And there's another one right there. I think that's it for the SAM sites. There might be one over in this area. I can't remember. Maybe one in here. I doubt it though. But like I said, once we get the SAM sites out, that'll open up the airstrike, and we can call in our A-10s. And the last thing I'll do is I'll build probably 5 or 6 engineers, and we'll take over some buildings to show you how that works. It's funny how it says building, it should say training. Come some more guys. They may be coming my way. Yeah, there's a couple there coming. Every once in a while they'll send some troops down and just kind of, 2 or 3 or something, and then we'll wipe them out and then they'll send some more. And you can speed the game up, slow down, whatever. We got the options here. We've got the game speeds right there. I've got mine set to slow. If you go fast, everything moves so quick, and you have to be really on top of things. Change the map view, scroll speed, tooltip, pop-up speeds, all that kind of stuff. Change a lot of things. Kind of neat. Okay, let's go ahead and move on up once these troops get over here. We'll go ahead and get these guys in place just a little bit. I think we have enough now. We'll see. Those turrets have a pretty good range on them, so have to stay away from those things as much as possible. Actually, I don't want to move in just yet. Let these guys get caught up over here. Attack from this side too. Go ahead and get some engineers going. So be ready. It'll take a little bit longer to train, whatever. I like how funny it is that got a force of troops sitting outside their base and nobody seems to be too interested in coming attacking. Yeah, there might actually be one more SAM site up here if I remember. I'm trying to think. So this turret, yeah, we'll take him out first. I guess that was it. Alright. So, let me just grab a guy. I'm going to go back over this way to make sure there's not a SAM site of it. If I take them all out, it should tell me that I can have an airstrike. I want to say, grab this guy here. It must be down this way somewhere. I don't know where the other SAM site is because it should have the option for an airstrike. Don't really need it. I mean, it's kind of handy because I mean it's, you know, it'll take out well, it'll almost take out a building, but and it does take a while for the airstrike to sort of, you know, regenerate or whatever. Take out their barracks so they can't build any more, guys. And it's time to get our engineers rolling up this way. So there's the 5th one coming out, so I'm going to go ahead and send them on up. Get yourself trapped in the corner, that's good. Well, I didn't want to destroy that, but well, this doesn't matter. I've already completed the mission. We'll go take over their silos to get some money. And then I'm going to take over their refinery. Alright, so see, it's in our possession now. And you have some different stuff we can do. There's the Hand of Nod, we build that. Once we did that, I think it'll give us another option on the soldier. Get a rocket soldier or something. That's pretty much it. We may have to go find the SAM site and destroy it. I want to say it may be down this way, right under here. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Well, let's just go take that out. Our troops probably died, but anyway. Oh, they're dropping like flies. So those two Grenader guys right there killed themselves.
Our base is under attack.
Alright, so that was the last building up there. Now you can sell these if you want to get some more money, but I'm just going to leave them. But we'll go ahead and take this SAM site out, and that should be it. But yeah, this is a fun little game. I remember playing this quite a bit back in the 90s or so. Because it was Command and Conquer, then I think it was Red Alert 2, and there was maybe a few more, a couple more maybe. And see, this is how the game cheats. You see, we got all their bases are captured, everything, and then they're still repairing. But and see, 4 of these Grenaders just ain't enough to get one more over there. I think that one more guy made the difference. We should get it here just in a second. Close. This should get it right here. There we go. Okay. Mission accomplished. Alright, so there's Command and Conquer. There's our A-10s we don't need anymore. Just remember, back in the 90s, this was high tech. This was game to play. Come a long way since then. I always thought this was funny because in the game they only give you one plane, they give you 3 in that clip. So it kind of gives you a breakdown of what went on and stuff, and that wasn't really a good example. Anyway, then you just move on from there. It gives you these little cutscenes and stuff. Shows you your progression versus the nod progression. It gives you different areas to attack. But I'm just going to go back to the main menu. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do for next time is I'm going to try to go ahead and get through that commando mission. I was going to show that one earlier, and then I played it a couple times and failed, so I was like, well, I'll just go back and kind of show what the game's about with the building the base and troops and stuff. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and we'll come back next time with another episode of Command and Conquer. We'll try to get to another mission, and maybe we can get on to something where we actually build a base and, you know, with sandbags and build up a defense with some guard towers and stuff, and actually, you know, try to defend our base. That'd be fun. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching.